Alright, so we all know the 2K23 news we got this morning, or a couple hours, not even an hour ago, I feel, maybe an hour ago, alright, it doesn't matter. Well, so they said, well, Shakedown played the game early, alright? And he said the defense was buffed, actually. He said on defense, he got more bump animation. Let me read the tweet out word for word. On all ball defense got buffed NBA 2K23, and you get more bumps now. Yeah, he felt like he got more bumps playing around with the guys like LaMelo Ball. Well, not LaMelo, Lonzo. I keep getting them mixed up. Alright, so you know, yeah, Lonzo's the defender. So if he says he was getting bump steals on them, not bump steals, but more contact, you know, more contact with like, and you know Lonzo has clamps. I wouldn't say on Hall of Fame, but he at least has it on gold. Now, if Lonzo has like clamps on gold, imagine if he has it on Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not 100%. He could have it on Hall of Fame, but as I know, they're playing play now, right? So usually people don't really have Hall of Fame badges in play now unless you're like some crazy superstar like LeBron, Giannis, or Curry. And even them, those guys don't even get crazy amount of Hall of Fame badges. They get like one or two in some categories they're good at, you know what I'm saying? So Lonzo, he might not even have clamps on gold. He might have it on silver. Remind you, it's not my team, fellas. It's play now. So if the defense got buffed from that, okay, you're getting more like, you're more bumps, you know what I'm saying? You're sliding better, because he did say he was sliding. The lateral quickness did get a buff. Then that means defense just got a crazy buff, bro. In this game, defense is going to be a main priority, and I'm with it. A lot more stuff we got to talk about on the defensive side though. So he said the lateral quickness feels better. The gameplay feels slower, as meaning dribbling, you know what I'm saying? It does go for dribbling too. So that means if the gameplay is slower, right? The taller you go, of course you're gonna get a hit on your speed, just like every year. But it sounds like this year is going to be more noticeable. So if you make a smaller player, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to be nice on the sticks, because all I'm saying is defense is looking nice. Now, all of the defense, you know what I'm saying, all of the things that go into you being a good defender, like your personal IQ, the wingspan of your build, the height of your build, and the stats and all the badges, those come together, you know what I'm saying? So it leads me to believe, like, if you're going to want to make an all-around point guard build, or a build that can do everything, you might have to be a decent, look at this build right here. He's 6'6", right? In my main point guard build, he's 6'5". That's around the height you want to be, because they're trying to do the trap where you make a smaller play just because you might not be like fast or anything, but then the defense is good, so everybody's just locking you up. Unless you're like just nice with the stick, you'll have the speed advantage, but you're going to have to know how to use it against people. And personally, I think that's the way 2K is going this year, more like realistic, because you know, seeing the smaller guys, believe it or not, they have to be more skilled to get their buckets. People like Kyrie, people like Isaiah Thomas, they have to be more skilled because of the lack of height. So they have to have those shots. They have to be able to have skill. You know what I'm saying? The guys like Giannis, they don't have to be able to do all that when they have their height, they have their wingspan, you know what I'm saying? They could get wherever they want, whenever they want, you know, a man amongst boys, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's more realistic. Now, when they say the gameplay feels slower, I ain't gonna lie, that might be something they fix. Cause you know 2K every year, they cater to, you know, the whining. If they whine too much, they will fix it. So I don't know if that's going to stay the same throughout the whole year. But we're not speaking in the future. We're speaking now, what's going on now. We're speaking, but that's hypothetically they just buff the speed, what they probably will. But this video is just this video for now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just for now. I know they're gonna fix something, bro. Come on, it's 2K. They love y'all, man. So that's it for the guards, right? Like defense and a good defensive build is gonna be much needed this year, much needed. Not even if you have it on, like if you have clamps on silver, you might still be able to do something, but it just won't be overpowered. So that it may cost more to get clamps on gold this year. You might have to have a higher stats on defense to even get clamps on gold. You know what I'm saying? So this year you might have to choose between being a more offensive guard or being a more of a defensive guard. You know what I'm saying? Maybe roles are coming back slowly in the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just be a demigod. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to choose between being a more of an offensive guard or like a defensive type of player. You know what I'm saying? It's no more, you can make them in between, but making them in between is making them okay at everything. You know what I'm saying? In the past 2Ks, there wasn't really such thing as a balance, a true balanced build. More like being alright at everything on the court. But now it feels like they're going back to roles. You know what I'm saying? So pick your poison. Either be small and fast, or have some size to be a more defensive guard. Me, I'll probably go taller, and maybe I still gonna be able to shoot though. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see when the build system comes out, because I'm not confirming anything. I'm just, you know, we're speaking hypothetical right now. So another thing I want to look at. Hold on, I'm gonna find the tweet. I'm gonna find the tweet, bruh. I'm gonna find the tweet. Alright, it said it's harder to get chase down blocks and regular blocks as well. So that's more proof that defensive stats are going to be costing more this year. You know what I'm saying? You can't just block someone with an 80, you know what I'm saying, effortlessly like you can this year. It's actually going to, like, you can still block people. Don't get me wrong. I know you're going to still be able to block people, but it's probably going to take more skill. You know what I'm saying? If you have like a 95 block, okay, then I think you'd be alright. But it might be a bad thing, fellas. I ain't gonna lie. It might be a bad thing. The paint defense is already trash. You're gonna make it harder. The paint defense is already bad. And if they better make it so I could wallow with people, bro. Buff Intimidator, please. Buff Intimidator. That's really all you have to do. Buff Intimidator, bro. Please buff it. You know, so I don't care about the blocks. You can make blocking hard, but just make it so I could wallow with him. If I can't wallow with him and blocks are gonna be harder next year, the paint defense is going to be at an all-time low. I'm not even going to be worried about playing paint defense. I'm just going to try to strip you. I ain't going to lie. If that's the case, slashes are going to be OP again. Bro, they have to make that as a balance. You know what I'm saying? There's pros and cons to that. I'm speaking the cons right now. This could make the paint defense even worse. There's always a possibility. You know what I'm saying? There's always a possibility. You have to buff Intimidator so you could just wallow with somebody if you're like the same height as somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that makes this so even harder for, like, say if you're like 7'3", that makes it harder for the 6'7" person that's guarding you to really come and block you. Blocking was fairly easy this year if you timed it. You know what I'm saying? You was pretty much guaranteed to block if you timed him going up with yourself, right? You have to have the stats, you have to have the badges, and you have to have the height, and you could pretty much get the block every single time. Now this year it's sounding like you're gonna have to have all that plus the IQ and plus the skill to go up with the block. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if they don't tighten up, bruh, woo-wee. The defense, I'm sorry. The paint defense, you won't, yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I was thinking about making this into a separate video, but I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably include it into this video, and that's the they said left stick dribbling seems to be overpowered. Now, we all know left stick dribbling was a problem in past 2Ks. Well, this 2K actually, it was the problem with this 2K. You know, the left, right, the step back of hell, the walk back of hell. You know what I'm saying? That was a problem, and they fixed it. But now it seems like it's going to be back. But if Shakedown tells them, yo, left stick seems to be a problem just like last year, then I don't see how that's going to be a problem coming into the coming in to 2K23. But like I said, everybody breaks the game. Everybody breaks the game. And y'all can see my other video just got done rendering, so that's gonna be up. By the time this one goes up, it's gonna be like, I'm already be working on my third video, or maybe my fourth. So who knows? But yeah, that video is going to be up on the post score. No, that's the main tweet reaction. All right, but the post scores might be after this one, the post scoring, because that one's old. It's crazy. But yeah, left stick dribbling seems to be back, but I don't see how that's gonna be a problem going forward. So I wouldn't look too much into that. Honestly, I might not even make a video on that. But yes, at this point in the game, left stick dribbling is a problem again. You know what I'm saying? 2K, I don't know, 2K, please just fix that. please don't let that be a problem, and we'll be fine. But anyway, y'all, I'm out. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on the video if you liked it. If you guys have any questions about the defense, leave it in the comment section below. But anyway, I'm out. Peace. The defense looks promising, but the paint defense, we gotta see about that one. I ain't gonna lie.